and welcome to my 32-week bump date. So I have officially 8 more weeks to go, give or take. Baby could be late. But with Ian, I gave birth at 39 weeks, so according to that timetable, I would have only had 7 weeks left. I am so excited to meet this little guy. I'm so excited. So let me just tell you what's been going on since my last video, which I believe was at 29 weeks. I know, this pregnancy, I am just terrible at updating you guys, but I'm so tired. I know I say that like every video, but I cannot tell you how exhausted I am this pregnancy. I felt like I had so much more energy when I was pregnant with Ian, and this time I am just drained. Like all the life in me is just drained. I'm so tired all the time. I feel like I need like 10 cups of coffee, and I am not a coffee drinker, so you know, I wake up in the morning, it is what it is. Whatever sleep I got, that's what I have to run off of for the day, and that's how I just always am, even when I'm not pregnant. And you know, I had to take Ian to school at like 6:30. I had to get up like 6:30 in the morning. Like, I don't do coffee. I just get up and I do what I need to do. This little guy is making me exhausted, and I don't do any kind of caffeine or anything like that, so I take so many naps and I just have no energy to make videos for him. So it is all your fault that you are not getting your pregnancy documented, little guy, because you're just making mom tired. This is on you. This is not on me. So at the end of my last video, let's see, I was 29 weeks, and then right before I hit 30 weeks, like the day before I hit 30 weeks, the most lovely thing happened. So I have just some amazing friends here, and I was not expecting a baby shower at all because it's my second pregnancy and it's another boy, and you know, we do have a lot of things left over from Ian, and so I don't know, it just wasn't even on my radar. I wasn't like sad that I wasn't having a baby shower. I just didn't even give it 2 seconds thought to have another baby shower this time. And so my friend Amanda had like posted this thing where she wanted to do like an end of the year barbecue, and it sounded really fun, and she made like an event on Facebook, and so everybody was like RSVPing to that, and it ended up like torrential downpour that day. We were gonna do it at the beach, but like seriously, it's typhoon season here in Japan. Not that that's any different from the rest of the year in Japan when it's like crazy raining, but anyways, yeah, it was like torrential downpour that day. Like a tree fell down because the wind was blowing so hard, and I woke up that morning and I was actually gonna cancel because it looked so horrifying outside, and I just was like, you know, I don't want to go out. And Amanda had said, oh, you know, okay, so since it's raining, she's switching it over to her house. And my friend Bethany was going to come pick Ian and I up, and we were all going to go together to Amanda's house for the barbecue. And I was like this close to being like, you know, no, it's like, it's really nasty outside, so, you know, you guys just go ahead without me. Ian and I will stay here. But I was like, no, you know, I really want to get together and see all the girls, and I was just really excited to do that, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go. So Bethany came and picked me up, and it was just her and her daughter. Her husband wasn't there, and I remember asking like, oh, you know, how come so-and-so isn't here? And I can't remember if he didn't feel good or what the reason was, but him and her baby, she has a 2-year-old, they both were not coming for whatever reason. And she was like, okay, you know, so it's just gonna be me and the little girl and you and Ian, we're just gonna go. And I was like, okay, still didn't think anything about it. So we get to Amanda's house, and we get out of the car, we're going up to the house, it's like pouring on us, and I get up to Amanda's apartment, and my other friend, Vanessa, she has a little girl, and she's just the cutest little thing. And it's not outside of her character to just randomly be like, surprise! She's so like bubbly and excited all the time. So when I walked in like to Amanda's house, she has this like big foyer, so you can't see into the rest of the house. So that's where we were taking off our shoes and raincoats and everything. And my friend's little girl comes running around the corner into the foyer, and she sees me and she goes, surprise! And I just was like, oh, surprise! Hi, sweetie! Like that's just her personality. She's just so excited all the time. So it still didn't, nothing made me think anything was going on. I was like, oh, that's just her. You know, she's just being herself, just being cute little self. And so Amanda, you know, greeted us and everything. She went back in there because I had to get Ian undone with his, you know, raincoat and everything. And then Bethany and her daughter went in there. So I walk in and everybody is like sitting on the sofa staring at me. And I will include a picture. But they're all just kind of like staring at me, like all cheesy like, and I'm just like, okay. And then they're all like, surprise! And it still didn't like go in my head. I was just like thinking like, oh, they're just like really nice and excited to see me, like surprise. But then I happened to notice that the house was decorated not for like a summer barbecue, but like baby shower. And so here's my, I looked terrible, y'all. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't wear any makeup because it was like torrential downpour outside, so I didn't put on any makeup. I threw my hair in a ponytail. I looked terrible. So I apologize for the way I look in these pictures, but that was my face when I was like, oh, this is a baby shower. Oh, I'm pregnant. Hey! That's when I realized it was a surprise baby shower. I have never had a surprise party my whole life. I've had lots of parties, you know, birthday parties and things like that. And I had a baby shower with Ian, but I've always known about them. And this was like the first time it was like a surprise. They totally got me. I did not see that coming. It was just so sweet of them. I was just shocked. Like, I don't even remember what I said or if I said anything. I think I just stood there and I was just shocked. Another thing that they did, which, oh my gosh, they did a superhero theme because they wanted to include Ian, and like make him excited and like make him be a part of it, and like, oh, it's not just a celebration for me, but also for him becoming a big brother, and like, I'm gonna cry, but like, that was just so sweet of them to include him and think of him and like, and add that touch to the party. So I'm just, wow. So anyways, I will include a few more pictures of the shower. There was superhero themed everything. Oh my gosh, there was cupcakes, there was sandwiches, there was fresh fruit, there was so much good food. My friend Bethany made her cheese ball. She makes this cheese ball. It's got bacon in it, y'all. I love it so much. And yeah, I ate that whole thing, and whatever was not eaten at the party I took home and I ate that as a after party snack. But yeah, it was so exciting. They surprised me with a baby sprinkle, and yeah, they're so sweet. I want to say like, I can't believe they did that, but like, I totally can believe they did that just because my friends here are just so incredibly thoughtful and big-hearted. So I mean, I was surprised. I was definitely super surprised, but it's not a surprising thing for them to do because that's just how wonderful they are. The only person not pictured in all the pictures I'm going to show you is my friend Lori, and that's because she was being an awesome photographer taking all the pictures. So that's why she's not in the pictures, because she's taking the pictures. But everybody was there, and I'm so excited that, you know, they did that, and also so grateful that they all came out in that weather and didn't cancel like I was about to do. Can you imagine if I had like called Bethany and like tried to cancel? Like, what would she have done? she would have had to like, no Tori, you have to go, like. But anyway, so that happened at just about 30 weeks. So I think that pretty much it. I don't really have anything to update on as far as pregnancy wise. It's still, you know, just uneventful. He's kicking me like crazy. There was one night where I had a little bit of a scare because he never stops kicking. Like the fact that he stopped kicking for a few moments and that I even noticed it. I was watching Scandal and I was laying on the couch and then I just thought like, oh my gosh, I've been watching Scandal for like 20 minutes and I haven't felt him kick. Like that is not this guy. This guy is always kicking me. And so of course I panicked, I freaked out, I ran in the kitchen, I got a nice big glass of ice water and I downed it, and immediately he was going crazy like, oh my gosh, I was just sleeping, woman, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I'm so sorry, but you scared me. But yeah, that was like my only pregnancy scare, and it lasted all of like 5 seconds. But like he's always kicking me. He's kicking me right now. He's always moving like during the day, at nighttime. I don't know when this kid sleeps. A little nervous. I don't know when this kid sleeps because he is just always moving. So yeah, there was that. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but I will update you on that next time. And I guess I'll go ahead and show you the belly. Today is July 4th, so happy Independence Day, everybody. We were just gonna have a chill day at home, but Ian and I have decided that we are going to meet up with some of our friends here and go see fireworks, so that's super exciting. That hence the super American get up I got going on, the bow and everything. That's where I was going with that. But yeah, so happy 4th of July, everybody, and let me go ahead and show you the belly. That'll be it for 32 weeks. Okay, so here is baby boy at 32 weeks. He is one big guy. You can see my belly button. So there he is. I can show you. Yep. So I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you. I would say I will see you next week, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll see you in 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know. I hope to see you next week on time, but until we meet again. Bye guys.